So I'm making this video for anyone who is wanting to start a YouTube channel but still hasn't pulled the trigger yet, even though they know it's the thing they want to bloody well do, but they just, for some reason, keep putting it off. Now, I could sit here for hours and talk about how YouTube has been so life-changing for me, and I didn't even realize it until this last few years, but I've been making YouTube videos now for 6 or 7 years properly, like all in. But I have actually been making videos for the last 15 or 20 years of my life. I haven't like really clocked onto it. And this video is for anyone who is just struggling to get over that first hurdle and start and pull the trigger. I hope this actually convinces you to get started, because YouTube is the single thing that has allowed me to not only increase my income, but also has given me so many opportunities that I probably would never have had without this channel. So I know you're watching this now, maybe this channel is quite small. I've started another one, but I have this channel here, which is my other channel, Wolfpack Adventures. That's like 100,000 subscribers, but it now actually has more, over 200,000. Essentially, I want to convince you to start a YouTube channel in this video and give you a roadmap to actually doing it, and hopefully do the motivation to get started. So why should you even start a YouTube channel in the first place? Well, like I said before, the income potential is the first thing. So whether you're currently working a job right now, or you're looking to build a personal brand or something like that, or you just want to do it for fun on the side, I believe a YouTube channel can open up so many doors to another income stream. So it's not just the opportunity of getting paid from YouTube ad revenue. I'd actually argue that the YouTube ad revenue is one of the smaller amounts of money that you can make on the platform, because we have sponsorships, affiliate marketing, there could be a community or courses or coaching off the back of it. So ad revenue really is one of the smallest ways you can earn money off YouTube. Yet a lot of people just focus on that. They want to reach that 1,000 subscriber milestone, 4,000 hours of watch time, so they can get their channel monetized. But it can be quite a risky strategy just relying on the ad revenue. There are definitely other ways that you can monetize on YouTube before you've even reached 1,000 subscribers anyway. So that's the first thing I want to point out. Second point is that the connections and opportunities that this will open up for you is nuts. Like I said, for me, it's opened up doors for travel, for seeing the world, going making cool videos and having the opportunities to go to places I probably would have never visited on my mountain bike. So that's really cool. You'll connect with people in the space who are also making YouTube channels. You'll inspire other people, no doubt. It's a long-term asset. So I'm obsessed with building assets now that will continue providing me value in terms of income, wealth, and other positive things in life for the long term. I don't like flash in the pan things which are like here today, gone tomorrow. YouTube has been around now since it must be been around for like 20 years now, 15, 20 years. It's not going anywhere. YouTube is here to stay, and I think of all the social media platforms you could start to grow an audience on and have a presence on social media, it's the best platform. I think it's the best platform and it's going to continue growing. It also forces you to build valuable skills. So I'm not just talking about becoming a YouTuber or starting a channel. I'm talking about like learning the art of storytelling, the art of communication, the art of filming, editing, storytelling, marketing. It's all, you'll learn this on your journey. So it's a thing that will build a skill set. Like long-term valuable skills are created when you start a YouTube channel. It's not just as simple as hitting record and uploading a video, although some people make it seem that simple, and it kind of is, but the amount of other skills that you learn along the way, it's so valuable. So if I look back now at my own journey, I've been making YouTube videos for the best part of 15 years. Not uploading them though. I used to make loads of videos when I first started mountain biking, and they were just little videos. I loved documenting what I was doing with my friends in school, and didn't really have an ambition to be a YouTuber or anything like that. That wasn't really a thing when I was in school. It was just, you just made videos because it was cool. And then I actually started the YouTube channel, this one, the intention of just sharing my mountain bike adventures. So it wasn't really a goal of becoming, again, a YouTuber. It was just sharing what I was up to with the world and seeing if people were interested. I didn't have any self-doubt to start with. I know a lot of people struggle with self-doubt because I'd already had that experience from previously making videos. I mean, I did go through a phase of overthinking things and believing that I needed the best equipment and stuff. But when I started, I just got started with the equipment I had, which was a phone, an action camera, whatever that was at the time, probably like an early GoPro or something, and just started sharing stuff. I didn't overthink it in that respect, but I know a lot of people do overthink it. They want the best gear, the best lighting. Like even now, I'm just sat filming on a phone. Like phones are so good now. And you don't need a fancy DSLR camera. I've got a light, a camera on my phone, and a microphone. And you don't even need all that to get started. But if I was to go back and start again, what would I do things differently? I would probably define my niche a little bit more. Or not niche, but define more about what I actually want to talk about. And share, not just, I used to share like random stuff, and then it kind of obviously funneled into just mountain biking point of view videos on this channel. So I would just define what I was doing first. So how do you actually succeed on YouTube? Like what's the growth formula, right? Now, you don't have to be sharing videos about your exact passion, but the one key thing I would say, you want to be interested in what you're sharing videos on. It needs to be something that you can talk for endless amounts of time on without really having to think about it, because that shows yourself that you have enough ideas for content and you're not going to get bored of it in the future. Because the worst thing would be if you start a channel and then got bored in a couple of months and then just handed the towel in. Because YouTube is something that will take a little bit of time to get going, a little bit of time to get traction. It's not something that happens just overnight as soon as you start. You don't start getting thousands and millions of views on your first few videos. It's only a small amount of people do that. Say for example you have a passion, skill, or a hobby. This is the best place I would start. So for me it's fairly obvious. It's mountain biking, motocross, anything on two wheels, adventure, travel. Those are all the things that I'm passionate about and I know other people want to see. So naturally I will make a channel around that. I also have another channel which is all specifically about action cameras, because I feel through my mountain biking I've learned a lot about how to document what I'm doing with these little tiny cameras. So I thought, you know what, I'll make a channel on that to help people with those things. And these are things that I have quite a lot of knowledge in that a lot of people just take for, well, I think I take it for granted, but other people struggle with. So I've been sharing beginner tutorials and tips on that. And that channel's got like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers now, so that's growing quite well. And they're not fancy videos or anything, but all I've been doing was answering beginner questions in that niche. And people seem to be really interested in that. But you don't have to worry about picking a perfect niche. You are the niche. That's the most important thing I've come to realize. You don't have to pick a niche because you're your own unique niche. And when you understand that, there isn't any competition with anybody else because there's only one me and there's only one you. And you have all these experiences and unique perspectives on things, and it's just all about putting that into a channel. And if you're interested in something, I'm guaranteed that other people are going to be interested in it as well. Now, when we talk about uploading videos, in the beginning, you are going to, well, some people panic over the quality of their videos, right? So they want to upload the best quality videos, highest editing, everything like that, right? In the beginning, you want to focus on the quantity of videos you upload rather than the quality. And the quality will come after uploading a shit ton of videos. So don't worry about your first 10 videos or even your first 50 videos, right? They're going to be crap. They're not going to be amazing. But you have to go through that phase of posting 10, 15, 20 videos. Those first videos are going to suck. But every time you upload a video, the videos will get better and better and better, incrementally better. And it could just be some little subtle tweaks to your lighting, to your audio, to your positioning, how you transition between stories, thumbnails and titles. But then when you look back at the first video you posted, the video you posted now, like your 50th video, it's going to be so much better, right? So posting consistently is key. Not like you don't have to post weekly or daily. You just have to pick a schedule that works for you. Because if you have a 9-to-5 job and you only have a limited amount of time to make YouTube videos, then don't try and set yourself a target of uploading a video a day, because you will burn yourself out and then you'll hate YouTube and you'll quit. Like, can guarantee that. So pick something that works for you. For me, mountain biking, action cameras, point of view stuff is really easy to document because I'm already doing the mountain biking. I just have to put a camera on. That's my content, and people love seeing that. Next point is like not reinventing the wheel. So a lot of people won't get started because they think they have to reinvent the wheel and create something new and unique. The truth is you aren't going to create anything new. Literally, most things have been done. It's in a very rare case you will create something new that someone has never seen before. But what we are trying to do is look at what's already working, what are people already searching for, what are the types of videos people are already watching, and then ask ourselves, well, how do we add our own unique spin on that? What's unique about, how can I make this better? Can I make the thumbnail better? Can I include something that wasn't covered in this video? And by doing that, you're tapping into a stream and diverting some of that stream to your videos. You're not trying to make something unique. Now that sometimes can happen. This happened a fair few times on my channel where I had some videos that went absolutely bonkers with 10, 15 million views. But it doesn't happen every single video, and you can't bank on that. If you want to build a channel around a passion or say for instance, a skill that you have, that skill there'll be certain questions that beginners will be asking on Google and YouTube. They'll be searching in the literal search bar, how to do X to get Y result or something like that. And you can do research to find out what people are already watching, already want to search for, and then tap into that, make videos around those topics. Now I use a tool called 1 of 10, which is a bloody brilliant tool for finding outlier video ideas. This is basically videos that have gone viral on someone's channel who has a small amount of subscribers. It's basically allowing you to find videos that are performing out the ordinary. So these are videos that people are actually watching, and you can then steal those ideas, add your unique spin on them, and you have a much higher chance of those videos getting traction, your channel getting found, and then your audience growing from there. Now the packaging of your video is super important. So people overlook this and they wonder why they can't grow on YouTube. But I want to give you a couple of quick hacks now from what I know. Your packaging, your title and your thumbnail are the most important things on YouTube, because you could make the fanciest video ever, but if no one clicks on the thumbnail to start with, no one's going to watch your video. So we have to, first of all, make sure that we can create a title and a thumbnail that people will click on before we go and shoot a massive long video, because that's a waste of time. So a lot of people get this wrong. They do it backwards. They make the video first and then they try and make the thumbnail and title fit the video. I'm the other way around. I think, well, can I make a title and thumbnail for this video first? If yes, then I'll go and make the video. If no, I might park the video idea to a side to start with. But you want to make a thumbnail and a title that work together, that create intrigue and curiosity enough for people to think, fuck, I need to click that video and find out what the hell is going on here and find out what's happening. That's the art and science of a thumbnail and a title. And maybe I'll do some more videos on this in the future if you guys are interested in that. But those are the key to getting big views on YouTube and doing really well. But we also want to keep people watching through the video as well. So we've got people to click, then we've got the watch time. So how long does someone stay on a video? And we call this audience retention. And your goal through storytelling, engaging video, should keep people interested. Because if YouTube sees your video as engaging and sees that people are actually sticking around and watching it, it will think, this is a good video, let's try and show it to more people. And again, that's how you grow a channel. And you don't have to make Mr. Beast style videos where everything's like really fast and engaging. A long video, just me sat talking like this, could be engaging for people. I hope it is. It's interesting. Same with podcasts, like video podcasts like Joe Rogan, that people sit and watch podcasts for hours. So I think people now are actually craving and watching longer form content, which is great for audience retention, because the longer the watch time is, the more YouTube will show it to more people and offer it up to more people. Let's talk about money. Money. So how do you make money on YouTube? Let's talk about some of the different forms of income generation on YouTube. Now, first of all, the obvious one is AdSense. Now, people focus on this. You need 1,000 subscribers, you need 4,000 hours of watch time as of making this video, or 10 million views on YouTube Shorts to get monetized. And once you get monetized, you can join the YouTube Partner Program and you can start sharing the revenue that your videos generate with YouTube. And I think it's a $50 or 55 or 45% split with YouTube, where you actually get the bigger amount. But still, you can be earning between £3 or £5, between about £1 and £20 and above per 1,000 views on YouTube, depending on what niche you're in. There's so many different factors on this, so you can never predict how much your videos are going to earn, which is why it's quite volatile and quite a risky strategy just to focus on making an income off ad revenue. It's a silly idea, really. But that's why we have other things that we can monetize with, which you don't need 1,000 subscribers for. For example, affiliate marketing. So if you've got a product, say for example, you love tape measures, just happen to have a tape measure on my desk. Say if you love tape measures, and you love them so much you make a YouTube channel about tape measures, you could recommend people buy tape measures. And you could leave a link in your description to the tape measures you like. And if people buy those tape measures through your unique link, you get a commission. And you do this enough, you'll start to see money rack up quite quickly. So it's all about having, with affiliate marketing, I always believe it's all about having fishing rods in the water. The more fishing rods you've got in the water, the more chance you've got of catching a fish. And that's the same with everything, really. The more videos you have on the channel, the more opportunity you've had for views. Everything just grows, really. So you've got affiliate marketing, and you can do that through platforms like Amazon Associates, so you can give people Amazon links. Most companies have affiliate programs because it's essentially free marketing for them. Then we've got sponsorships, so people can pay you for shout outs and adverts on your videos for like segments in a video or even a dedicated video on your channel. And sponsorship money can add up quite quickly as well. And you don't need 1,000 subscribers. It's pretty good. And then you can also sell your own products. So this could be digital or physical products. It could be coaching or consulting. It could be all sorts. So in the future, I plan to, well, it may already be live while you're watching this, but I plan to start helping people who want to start on YouTube with a community or a course or a program that literally just helps them succeed on YouTube. And that probably will be a course that I will sell. So you can do that. And you can just softly promote that in the link in the description in your YouTube videos. And the more of those you have out there, again, money can start to roll in. So you have all these opportunities everywhere. And you don't need 1,000 subscribers. So don't get hung up on that. Let's go on to gear. Now, people use gear as an excuse. They believe they need the fanciest equipment. I touched on this before. But now most people have a smartphone, and that's all you need. Like, smartphones are better than 90% of things that we had 5-10 years ago now. I have a DSLR camera up here which literally hasn't even moved for months because I use it for some photography and that's it. And I used to use that for my YouTube camera, but now you literally could just use a phone. You could use a cheap mic. Which one have I got here? I've got well, I'm currently using a DJI. So this is a Blue Yeti mic, podcast mic, but I also have a DJI mic as well, which is like a little clip-on mic, and that is really good. I'll leave a link in the description below to that mic actually, because it's like really inexpensive, but the audio quality is really crisp. You can link it to anything, and it's just, I think it's bloody brilliant. Instead of having lights and stuff and a studio, you just need natural light. Like I'm sat by a window now. My lighting is okay. It's not great. Could probably do with something more on the back to make it more interesting, but this is just what I've got right now. And then you can just level your gear up as you grow. So if you want to invest more in camera gear, lighting, audio, production, anything like that, just upgrade as you go. When you get more income coming in, you feel ready for it, then upgrade. But now, when you're just getting started and you just literally need to pull the trigger and start the bloody channel, start with what you've got. It might be an iPhone 16, it might be an iPhone 14, it might be an action camera. Just start. Get over that hurdle of posting them first 10 videos, first 50 videos. Then we'll talk gear. And what about some of the myths on YouTube? So people believe it's too late to start. They believe this. They've missed the boat. YouTube was like 5 years ago. But the problem is, or the thing is even, YouTube is only getting bigger. It's growing, sure. There's more people who are starting YouTube channels every single day. There's literally hundreds, if not thousands of hours of new content being uploaded to YouTube every minute. Like, it's absolutely crazy. But at the same time, there's more and more people watching YouTube. So it's not getting more saturated. I think actually more saturated is the most bullshit excuse ever. And people believe they have to be on every platform. So they'll start a YouTube channel, they'll start an Instagram page, they'll start a Facebook profile, LinkedIn thing, and TikTok. You don't need to do all that. You don't need to be omnipresent. Just focus on YouTube. YouTube is the best platform you can share your message on. And the videos you post will continue to get views for as long as they are live on YouTube. That's the biggest thing I can give, the biggest bit of advice I can give you. The sooner you get started in building a foundation, the faster that you'll reach that compound of growth. Like compounding, you'll see linear growth like this, and you will reach a point where that growth will start to go like this. Like, that's almost guaranteed, but you have to go through this phase of starting first. You don't need to be an expert to post on YouTube. I would class myself as an expert in action cameras, but I'm not the best person who knows absolutely everything about action cameras. The most important part for me is that I know a little bit more than somebody who's following in my footsteps, right? That's the most important thing. So if you're getting stuck on believing, oh, I need to be the best in the world at whatever it is that you're great at, you don't. You just need to have an interesting idea and a unique take on things, which is just you. You are the niche. And just share your message. That's what people want to see. Transparency. Relatability. Like, I can relate more to somebody who has a few thousand subscribers than somebody who has 50 million subscribers. Really. Because that's got 200,000 subscribers. That's still a really small channel. This one right now, making this, has got 30 subscribers or something. It's tiny. But it will grow into something bigger. But I can relate more to a YouTuber who has a small amount of subscribers right now than someone who has millions of followers and subscribers. That's just me, personally. You might feel the same. And you might not have camera confidence right now. So you might have the fear of being on camera. The truth is, though, you actually can start YouTube channels without being on camera. So you could start a faceless channel. So there's loads of these now, where people share information, where they do voiceovers, and they just don't have to be on camera. You could do a screen share. If say, for example, you're really shit hot with spreadsheets and Google Docs and Google Sheets, and you had a channel about Google Sheets, you could have that. Google Sheets tutorials. That would be massive. You don't have to be on camera for that. You could just do a screen share tutorial with a platform like loom.com. You don't have to be on camera. Then the confidence on camera thing is just abolished. I like being on camera because it builds trust with my people who watch these videos, and I don't mind it because I've been doing it for so long. It's kind of second nature for me now. But in the beginning, you might struggle with that. So that's an idea of how to get over it. So if I had to start over from scratch, which I kind of am doing with this channel right now, here's what I would do, or what I am doing. Choose a niche that solves a problem for a specific type of person. For me, it's people who want to get started on YouTube and they just can't get over that first hurdle. And then the second point, I would make the first 10 videos. Don't worry too much about the editing or how good the quality is. Just note down 10 ideas, go and shoot them, and get them uploaded. Get them on the system, and focus on the titles and thumbnails before anything else. Make sure that you can create a good title and a good thumbnail before you go and shoot this massive long video. Trust me, that's a key point that people miss. You need to think about it like that. Learn basic video editing. There's loads of free platforms like CapCut, iMovie, DaVinci Resolve, and then you've got platforms like Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro, which are paid platforms, but you can learn some simple video editing really quickly on those platforms, and then post on a schedule that fits your lifestyle to start with. So this could be 1 video a week for 3 months, or whatever that schedule is, 2 videos a week for a couple of months. Just teach yourself the skill of consistency and make sure it fits into your lifestyle. And don't overthink things. Don't try and tell yourself the algorithm is against you. In the beginning, your videos will get no or very low views. That's just how YouTube works. It's trying to figure out who you are, what your channel is about, who it wants to show the videos for. But if you focus on getting 1% better every single video, that tiny change will make a massive difference on your 100th video. I can guarantee that. So don't let perfection stop you here. I hope this video has been useful for you. And if you want more step-by-step guidance on this, please let me know in the comments what you think, what you want to learn. And YouTube will recommend some videos up here next, which I recommend you check out next.